Two Metro officers honored for helping to save the life of a UNLV shooting victim. The recognized officers were Jacob Noriega and Vesperas. Their actions probably saved the fourth professor who was hurt during the shooting on December 6th. Photojournalist Eric Green shows us how they were praised for their response.
These two officers swiftly carried the victim to their vehicle and carefully placed him in the trunk of their squad. The courage and quick thinking of these officers likely saved the life of that victim.
We're here to celebrate and recognize two of our officers that had some really heroic actions on the tragic day that there was the UNLV shooting. The quick action of all of our first responders that day, within minutes, have the threat neutralized, render aid, and save an individual's life. What this incident showed us is that we have the best trained police department and the best trained first responder community, I believe, in the entire nation. In that instance, our officers are taught to go to the scene, stop the violent action of the individual, and then be able to shift gears and quickly provide first aid, because we know seconds matter when you're losing a lot of blood. Every police department is going to tell you that they train. I can tell you nobody does it with the realism that we have here at Las Vegas Metro. Fortunate to have the partnerships that we do with the other first responders, and that was how we were able to save this individual's life on that terrible day for our community. Las Vegas Metro, things have never been better, and it's a testament to our sheriff and the day-to-day working environment and having the best training and the best equipment, so officers can feel confident going out there every single day, stopping whatever's thrown their way and making it home safe each and every night.
And those officers credit their response to the training they got at Metro's Joint Emergency Training Institute. That program first opened in 2022.